Meghan Markle apologized to Paris Hilton on screen for judging the heiress on her youthful beauty. Meanwhile, unearthed footage has surfaced revealing the star of The Simple Life making use of the N-word during one of her wild nights partying back in 2001, though she sought it to explain it by saying she was drunk. Paris, now 41, twirled around the dance floor with her sister Nikki in throwback footage from her partying days, describing the pair of them as being like two NRS while dancing to Notorious B.I.G.'s Hypnotize. Though she intended the comments as a joke, some anti-racism campaigners have fought to prevent casual use of the word, and so it was interpreted as grossly offensive. During the Paris Hilton exposed video footage, the irritated-looking heiress also jeered about a FT on the dance floor with her, who she insisted wants to FK my boyfriend. The video circulated widely online, and caused quite a stir, although Paris seemed unscathed by the publicity, going on to front the hugely successful TV series The Simple Life. By her side on the show was sidekick Nicole Richie, who was part Creole, but was her best friend at the time. Her publicist, Elliot Mintz, spoke out at the time that the footage surfaced to insist she wasn't racist, and had simply made a mistake. "I'm not going to make any attempt to spin this. It happened. I'm not going to deny it," Elliot told Page Six. However, he added, "Each of us has used words we have regretted later, and, she was 20 at the time. She had been obviously drinking when she made the comments. She sincerely regrets using those words. She is not a racist." Paris herself has always angrily dismissed subsequent claims of racism that surfaced online. Meanwhile, now that Meghan and Paris are both older, the Duchess and the heiress have come together for a sensational podcast interview. As part of her Spotify series, Meghan published an episode called Breaking Down the Bimbo, where she interviewed Paris. The entrepreneur said that her Barbie doll persona had been a way for her to escape from the trauma of her experiences at a strict boarding school in Utah. Meanwhile, for her part, Meghan told the world that she had been envious of Paris as she didn't grow up pretty. "I'm really sorry that I judged you," she told the heiress, adding that Paris had been misrepresented and that it was possible to forgive in situations by imagining the other person as a 6-year-old child. "I was embarrassed to admit it, but I've had a judgment about her that's based on everything I've seen," Meghan explained. "I don't like to come from a place of judgment, but I also didn't grow up pretty. So much of what I ended up thinking about, when I thought about Paris, was envy and judgment, two of the most dangerous things. But then you hear about her trauma and her life and her buying into this persona. Ultimately, I apologized.